So someone asked me if I could do a how to draw of how to do an owl. So that's what I'm going to do this morning, is how to draw an owl. So I usually like to start with the eyes. I'm doing this in Sharpie just so you can see it. Generally, I'd say start in pencil in case you make a boo-boo. But I wanted to make sure you guys see this, so I'm doing it in Sharpie. But you guys know, start in pencil if you have pencil in case you make a boo-boo. So I start with the eyes. And you can make the eyes touch. You don't have to make them touch. It's up to you how you do it. I'm going to start with the eyes. And then I'm going to put a couple other little circles. And notice I made this circle in here nice and thick. See how thick that is? Nice and thick circle. Then I'm going to go into the beak. So top of the beak comes across here. And there's his beak. Okay. I'm going to go up to his head. And it's a nice little curvy line up here for this head. And then he has little tufts. Almost like ears, but they're just kind of little tufts of hair or feathers, really. So I want to add these little tufts. And you can do just a single tuft, or you can kind of go in and add a little second one. See, on this side it looks a little different than doing a single tuft. Either one works fine. Okay. Then I'm going to bring out the rest of his head. Notice these aren't straight down lines. There's a little curve to those lines. Okay. And then I'm going to curve on to the rest of his body, kind of doing a bigger curve. Just a bunch of curves is what he is. Okay. And then I'm going to curve down the inside. Curve down the inside. And remember, with these you can add some more details. You know, you could add a little bits of feathers to it. Right. Remember, the more details, the better it looks. And I'm going to curve this up here to underneath his beak to kind of separate his body and his head. Okay. I'm going to come down here to the bottom now, and I'm going to add 3 little ovals on one side and 3 little ovals on the other side for his feet. Okay. And then we're just going to connect that as a curve. Did it as a curve, but as soon as I hit his feet, I picked up my pen and took it to the next side. Okay? There's a basic owl. Now you got to add some other details to it to make it more interesting. So you could add another little curvy line here to kind of separate out his chest. You could add some texture. I like just doing a bunch of little U's to add some texture. You can have him sitting on something. Birds, owls, they're in trees. So you could add a branch. You know. Take some other branches off from there, right? Add some leaves to that branch. Right? Maybe add a little bit of details up here. Maybe make some eyebrows. Okay. Owls probably don't have eyebrows, but this is art, and you can do what you want with it, right? So just kind of adding some extra little things to make it look a little more fun and more you. And of course, add some color. I'm not going to add color to mine, but I think you guys got the idea. I think we're still in there pretty good. That is how you draw an owl.